Hi guys, my name is Ali, or Ali Cat is the name of my channel, and I'm starting a new channel basically of new uploads, and I'm hoping to do a lot of makeup, beauty, maybe some pop culture themed videos, things that I'm interested in. And I thought that I would start the video off by creating a look that I really enjoy wearing. So here it is. So in a second you'll go to watch me see how I do it and explain a little bit about the products. Thanks! Okay, so I've done my brows off camera and I've just used 3 products to do that, just in case you wanted to know. It is the Benefit Give Me Brows wand, as well as the Anastasia Beverly Hills pencil and brow dip. But just to save time, I have done it off camera. Okay, so I've also just cut my eyebrows a little bit, so I'm going to start by taking a little bit of concealer to prep the eyelid, and I'm going to be using the Born This Way concealer. So just put a little bit on the eyelids so that the eyeshadow can stick a little bit more effectively. And I just take this brush here. I'm using the Napoleon Purtis brush here, and I just pat lightly onto my eyes and try to get it smooth and blend it out. So just any flat brush will do. Might take a bigger one so I can save some time. And just lightly tapping over. So I'm going to start with my eyes next, now that that is done. And today I will be using my favourite palette at the moment, the Jefree Star Blood Sugar. A bit hard to open, but there she is in all her glory. And I'm probably going to start off by doing some work in the crease first, and I want to keep it relatively warm. So the first colour that I'm going to be using is called Tongue Pop, so this pinky peachy kind of brown. I'll be taking a fluffy brush, so this one here, so I'll be using a Sugar Pearl one. I don't sell these anymore, but they were very good. So just lightly dipping into the pan and then starting in the crease of my eye. Now, I'm not too fussy with this because I'm using it as a transition shade, so I'm just poking it in. And then replicating on the other side. Just making sure that both sides are relatively even. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm going to take into the next shade, and that will be the colour Cavity, so this really hot pink here. And I'm going to be using a slightly denser fluffy, so this one here, and it is, Spectrum, and it is the B06. So just taking Cavity, and then trying to keep it a little bit lower. More into the crease. So, and once again, I'm not really fussed about getting it onto the eyelid because I will be covering that up with glitter. So I've just replicated there to the same point on the other eye. And then I'm going to take the brush that I was using before and then go back in with tongue pop again and then just blending out the tops and making them smooth. I think I actually want to make that a bit deeper, so what I'm going to do is take some of the colour Cherry Soda, so it's a deep red one, just lightly dip into it and then just deepen the outer corner. And sort of dragging it down to the lower layer. Then once again on the same side. And once again with a large fluffier brush, just grabbing a little tiny bit of cavity and then just trying to work that in and bring it across. So I'm going to take a smaller flatter brush again, so I'm going to use the Spectrum, Zoeva 234, and then I'm just going to quickly do a little bit of brow bone, so I'm just lightly adding on a little bit of white. We'll grab that fluffy brush again with a little tiniest little bit of tongue pop, and then just make sure that that white and tongue pop are blended. Then taking a little bit of the colour Candy Floss, which is this pink colour here, and then also tapping that a little bit on the brow bone. Okay, so next thing again I'm going to do is also using the colour Glucose, which is that white again, and then just lightly and then the fun part, putting that glitter on. And for that, I will be using the infamous Stila, sorry, however you say it, in the new colour Monarch. And just like, it's got its own applicator in it, so just like lightly putting in the centre there, and I'm going to use a brush and pat it out and make it blend. Just like lightly patting that edge there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to deepen the outer corner again, but you're going to have to just wait a couple of seconds and let that glitter dry down, so it's not too moist, so just give me a second. And then to do that, to deepen the outer part of the eye, I'm going to take a smaller, much smaller detail brush, and it is the A12 Spectrum brush. And I'll be dipping into cherry soda. And then just lightly and doing the same on the other side. Okay, so now what I'm going to have to do is tidy up my face and do my foundation. So for that, I have the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Concealer, and I use the color 26 in Bisque Medium. And for that, I like to apply with a damp beauty blender. And I also think another really good trick to do is to douse it in a little bit of MAC Fix Plus to dampen it. Woo. While that's doing that, firstly, I will have to put my primer on. And for that, I use the Benefit Porefessional. When you're at the end of a bottle and it's really hard to squeeze. Brothers. Okay, now we can put the foundation on. So I just lightly dab it on a few places here. Unfortunately, this thing is really messy to use. I have to clean it pretty much every time, but it is my holy grail foundation. So you get, these are the sort of things that happen. The things you do for good product. Yeah, that should be enough. And then I just take my beauty blender and I start to blend, starting at the center of my face. And then getting into the corners. Anybody else, but getting in the creases of my nose is always a hard time. And then just getting a little bit of the concealer and covering any problem areas, this spot here. Okay, that's good. And then onto the next step, I like to set my face with a setting powder. Using a large fluffy brush, I like to use this really massive one from Napoleon Purvis, and it is the BR23. The setting powder I like to use is the RMCA No Color Powder. And then, just like lightly dab. I probably should have done this a bit earlier, but I just need a little bit of concealer on my eye here. I get real pan dry. It's very annoying. Just taking the beauty blender again. And then just trying to be very careful not to take it down too far so that I don't disturb my powder. And then I'll probably set it again. That's better. Then once again with the powder, except when I set my under eyes, I like to use a tulip shaped brush, and for that one I use a Spectrum CO3. I like to bake underneath my eyes a little bit because I do get a bit creasy. So I'm just going to leave that for a little bit and I'll wipe it off after I finish putting my contour on. And for my contour, I like to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. And for that one, I use the lighter shade right here. And I like to use a more structured brush, so I like to use this one. So it's kind of a curved shape here, and then it's the A05 also from Spectrum, and then just taking it. Just finishing off the contour. Next step will be bronzing. Give me a second because I've seemed to lost it. So yeah, just taking the bronzer on here and then just warming up the edges of my face. So I like to do around the jawline and on the forehead, just a little bit. I like to take a smaller brush to contour, so this one here from Zoeva. And it is the 145, and then just okay, in between neck, we're gonna do some blush now. So I like to take a Poly and Purtis 20B. So I brush it around the sides because I don't like too big of a brush. I like a little bit more concentrated in one area. So I'm using the Too Faced Love Hangover blush. And I like to take a setting spray, so at the moment I'm just using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 to spray. Now it's time for highlighter, and I'm going to use the Ofra Pillow Talk. And I tend to use a smaller brush again. I'm going to use the Spectrum V05. And I'm just going to take that high points of my cheek. I like to use a more concentrated brush so I can get the area right. And I do like to take the fan brush just to buff out the edges. There. And taking the same brush that I used for the blush, and then just like doing a light tap just to the center of the forehead. And then a light on the chin as well. I'm just going to do my lashes next with some mascara. So I'll use my favourite one here. It's the Benefit Roller Lash, just so that I can dry in time for doing lashes. I'm going to go and apply in my lower lash line with some eyeshadow, and I'm going to start with the same colours I was using before, but I will start with Cavity again from the outside. I'm going to use that tongue pop colour again, just on the mid in and then work it back in. Leaving the innermost corner free, and then taking cherry soda just for the outer part, and then sort of deepening the outer corner. So this bit after that, to pick a lipstick to go with it, and I generally like to use one that's a little bit more subdued, and I'm going to use Jefree Star's Rose Metal. Okay, so unfortunately the camera did cut out while I was doing my lips, but you know where it's at. I took the opportunity to do a little bit of eyeliner, which was also Anastasia Beverly Hills, just in the black, and use my favourite lashes, which is the Huda Beauty ones. And this is pretty much my final look, so there you go. But yeah, I'll just talk quickly just a little bit about it. So yeah, so my favourite palette at the moment is the Blood Sugar by Jefree Star. I love the colour story, and I feel like it's very me. It's like pinks, reds, golds, purples, so I feel like that really encompasses the kind of colour stories that I'm really looking to use. Of course, when I'm using the Stila Magnificent Metals, like these are the newer edition ones, so it's a little bit larger, which, you know, a lot of people were complaining about the price increase, but when you actually compare it to the size of the older one, so here's a size comparison for you, so there you go, get extra 2 centimeters there. But yeah, also in that, so I really love the glitter. I'm really loving the Huda lashes though, although I do have to say I had to cut it quite a bit. The Marc Jacobs Remarkable foundation is my favourite because it is full coverage, and I do have a lot of texture and stuff that I need to hide, that sort of thing. I mean, I use a Too Faced concealer. It's not incredible, but it is the best one that I've used so far, and I'm hoping that I will find something maybe I like better. So maybe any suggestions on that would be great. I do really like the RMCA No Colour Powder, so it is definitely up there with a favourite. I'm really liking the Hoola Bronzer, and I quite like the Kat Von D Shading Light. So that's basically, and the Benefit products as well, which also I really love. So essentially everything that I use in my look are things that I really do enjoy to use, and this is one of my favourite looks to put together basically. So thank you for watching my channel, and hopefully you'll see more videos from me. Thank you, bye!